Welcome to Articulated Illustration, where we see life from unexpected angles. I'm your host, Dwayne Richardson Sr. This podcast is sponsored by me. And if you want to invest in purpose and build something beautiful together, let's make it happen. Today's episode is titled The Pain of Transformation, the Evolution of Shin Godzilla. Now let's get into it. Transformation is painful. It's unpredictable, violent, and often terrifying, but it's also necessary for survival. In the 2016 movie Shin Godzilla, transformation isn't just a theme, it's the very essence of the monster itself. Unlike past versions of Godzilla, where he emerges fully formed, this Godzilla is in a constant state of evolution. His metamorphosis is grotesque, unnatural, and horrifying to witness. But at its core, it reflects a fundamental truth. Real transformation is never clean or easy. It's messy, it's brutal, and it often comes at a cost. And yet, without it, survival is impossible. Today, we're diving deep into Shin Godzilla's transformation, how it mirrors personal and societal evolution, why it was necessary, and what we can learn from it. Today's word of the day is metamorphosis. Metamorphosis means a complete and irreversible change in form, not improvement, not adjustment. Transformation so deep that what you were cannot go back to what you have become. And that word isn't just describing Godzilla, it's describing you when real change begins. The unseen evolution. When Godzilla first emerges, he's not the monster we expect. Instead of a towering force of destruction, he's a grotesque, almost pitiful creature thrashing through the streets in a desperate attempt to survive. His body isn't ready for land. He can barely support his own weight. His eyes are vacant, almost lifeless. This form is the first visible sign of a transformation that started long before we ever saw him. Beneath the surface, something was already changing. The radiation, the environment, the genetic corruption. These forces were at work long before Godzilla crawled onto land. And that's often how transformation begins. The most painful changes in our lives don't start when they become visible. They begin deep inside, in our thoughts, in our emotions, in the quiet moments when we realize that we can't stay the same, but we have no idea what we're becoming. Pain is not failure. Godzilla's struggle onto land is chaotic, it's painful, and it looks like failure. But in reality, it's the necessary first step in its evolution. Now, how often do we look at early transformation and call it failure? How many times have we been in painful transitions and thought this isn't working simply because we couldn't yet see the final result? Transformation isn't supposed to be pretty, it's supposed to be necessary. Stage two, unstable growth. Godzilla doesn't stay weak for long. Almost immediately, something inside of him reacts. His body starts changing, adapting at an alarming rate. His flesh shifts, his structure reforms, and within hours, he's standing on two legs. The monster that struggled moments ago has become something new, something stronger. The danger of the in between. But this stage is disturbing because he still isn't finished. His arms are too small, his skin is raw, leaking fluids, his eyes are hollow, lacking intelligence. He truly looks like something that shouldn't exist yet. This is the most dangerous stage of transformation. The in between. No longer who you were, but not yet who you need to be. And this is where most people quit. Personal transition. Think about your own transitions. outgrowing bad habits without stability in the new ones, leaving toxic environments without even knowing what's next, choosing change while everything still feels unnatural and uncomfortable. That's this stage. And for Godzilla, it's only the beginning. Stage 3, dormancy. After the destruction, Godzilla does something very unexpected. He stops. His body overheats, his energy depletes. He freezes in place, completely unprotected, unable to move, and open to attack. Burnout and processing. This moment is terrifying for two reasons. Even the most powerful transformations require time to process, and even unstoppable forces can collapse if they evolve too fast. How many of us have pushed hard, made progress, and then hit a wall? We freeze, we doubt, we question everything. Rest is part of evolution. Godzilla's dormancy reminds us transformation requires rest just as much as action. The body needs time, the mind needs time to catch up. But while humans pause, Godzilla prepares something terrifying. Stage 4, final form. When Godzilla reawakens, he is unrecognizable, blackened, scarred, radiating energy. His tail moves with a mind of its own. His breath burns hotter than anything humanity can possibly fight. He's no longer adapting. He is dominant. The hardest truth. Here's the hardest truth of transformation. The old version of you has to die for the new one to live. Godzilla's early forms could never survive here. Weakness had to be destroyed. Instability had to be endured. And so does yours. The version of you built for your past cannot survive in your future. Growth requires release, and strength requires loss. You cannot carry your old self into the new environment. The government's transformation. Godzilla wasn't the only thing evolving. The Japanese government, slow, bureaucratic, outdated, was truly unprepared. Meetings, red tape, hierarchy. While they delayed, Godzilla adapted. Systems must evolve. Their system no longer worked, so they changed. They broke protocol, brought in outsiders, made fast decisions, and that's why they survived. Evolution saved them. Here's today's articulated illustration. Shin Godzilla doesn't evolve because he wants to. He evolves because the environment makes staying the same impossible. Every painful form, every grotesque stage, every moment of instability is a response to pressure. And that's how transformation works in real life. You don't change because it's comfortable. You change because what used to work cannot keep you alive anymore. Pressure isn't a punishment, it's instruction. And evolution is the response. Final takeaway. Life works in the same way. If your old thinking is keeping you stuck, it has to go. Challenges won't wait for you to feel ready. They will force evolution or bring destruction. Transformation is painful, but stagnation is fatal. And in the end, only one survives. Well, that's it for today. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Share, like, subscribe, and please leave a like. And always remember to do what's absolutely necessary every day and keep illustrating your life. Why? It's your dream, your vision. Keep the pen in your hand.